Hey there, Hiram here, Ladder Financial Group. Just want to reach out to you guys here today and just give you a little bit of a wealth of information here. Just want to create a short video on how to build corporate credit in less than 90 days. This is important. This is a hot topic right now. And the reason why is because as business owners, we're taking on a lot of responsibility on the business financial, on applying for things on our own, and on taking that utilization and that hit on our credit. So the best and most important thing to do is to recognize first, to be able to divorce yourself financially from that business and let the business build corporate credit on its own 2 feet, right? Obviously, we're allowed as an entity to be able to build corporate credit just like we do with personal credit, but just a little bit different than personal. So today I want to basically talk about the rapid scoring. It's an express program that we have that allows you to build corporate credit without waiting years and years to be able to finally get to an 80 paid Experian and Equifax. So one of the most important things, and this is really more for our startups, right? This format is more for your startups, but we do have the ability to help out those that have been in business for 2, 5, 10, 20 years. And maybe you're just finding out that, yes, I can build corporate credit and remove myself from that liability, right? So the first most important thing is to form your business. You have to be able to form your business. There's no way that you're going to, be able to build corporate credit under sole prop. The sole prop is just an extension of your personal credit. You're basically using your Social Security when you're creating the business banking account and all that good stuff. So you definitely want to start out with the disregarded entity, like an LLC. C Corp or an S Corp, right? But the most important thing here to do is to file with your state. You got to file with your articles of incorporation. So you make sure that you're legit. It looks legit. It looks right before the state. You want to make sure that you apply for your free federal EIN number, which is free through the government. Don't make the mistake of applying for your EIN without doing a little research and finding out if your name is available in your state and if that name is good, right? The other thing you also want to do is apply for your DUNS number. That's very easy, very simple. It's free. Dun Bradstreet is always going to try to sell you their corporate credit building program, which takes years and years and years. It just makes you feel good, right? But it's not a program that's really going to help you out in the long run. Then the other thing you want to basically do is get a business phone number. There's really no reason why you should be using your cell phone to answer calls or even to conduct business. It's just a big no-no. I mean, when you have a personal telephone number, you answer hello instead of your company number, or sometimes the banks may want to verify your credibility. They might say, well, that's a cell phone number. How do I distinguish and separate, the personal and the business? So that's very crucial that you work with companies like Grasshopper, very inexpensive. It can be downloaded. They call them VoIPs. They're all over the place, and they also report to the business directory, which is very important. You also want to apply for a business bank account, right? Business bank account is super important. Obviously, they're going to require that you have your articles. They're going to require that you have your EIN. They're going to require that you have a business telephone number. They're going to require that you have a lot of these things before you even can apply for a business bank account. Obviously, there's a few more things and a few more steps that you have to accomplish. We can help you out with that. We can form your business. We can apply for your EIN. We can apply for everything that you need in order for you to look credible when it comes down time to applying for your business bank account. And for some of you guys that have been emailing me, listen, I had a little bit of mistakes back in my past. I wrote checks that I shouldn't. I'm reporting in the paycheck systems, and I cannot open up an account. We have ways to work around that. We have a great amount of sources that you can open up business banking account without having to, or the bank running your Paydex. Super important. So this is how this works, right? The next step is going to be for you to apply with our UCL Corporate Builder Program, right? UCL stands for Unsecured Credit Lines. And what this does is that this is an aggregate program that will be able to apply either for 2 to 3 accounts or for 3 to 5 accounts, depending on the strength, right, of your business and the strength that you're bringing to the table. So this is a program that we can apply up to 5 accounts. Now, the neat thing is that when we apply for those 5 accounts, in 45 to 90 days, these accounts will start reporting to who? Paydex, Experian, and Equifax, which usually you're going to start with a failing score anywhere from 18 to about 26 just by having, you're going to have an 18 to 26 just by having everything in order and being established. That information will get extracted from the government websites, and these are data gathering companies that collect this data and then report them to the credit reporting agencies. But the most important thing is that you will be somewhere in that 18 to 26, 28 possibly. But in a matter of 45 to 90 days, what's going to happen? We're going to be in that beautiful zone where everybody likes to be at, that 80 plus. Now, why is it important for you to have a great business credit score? Because if you're applying for government jobs or you're bidding on government jobs, especially in logistics, we get to see that a lot, or possibly even private entities, they can pull your credit and determine who you're doing business with. And that's very important to be able to, if you have two companies that are bidding for the same project, you want to make sure that you outshine with the performance and showing what? Loans up to $200,000, maybe broken down in two, $100,000 loan through this credit line, another $100,000 through this credit line, maybe $25,000 through this credit line. And then it opens up a world of lending that it's relentless. Once they know and they smell that you're in this score, guess what? We all know the 700 and the 800 credit scores who are listening to this, you're constantly getting offers in the mail on, hey, here's a $50,000 0% program. Here's a $100,000 term loan or whatever the case is. It's crucial for you to be able to sustain this 80 with our unsecured credit line corporate builder program. Then the other thing here is that I'd like to talk about is a big benefit is that this program can be 0% for up to 24 months. Now, the 0% program is going to be for those that qualify somewhere in that 680 range and have a few different things that these banks are looking for. But let me just show you a quick description of what this looks like, because I took a guy who wanted to buy an e-commerce store and he needed funding for it. But at the same time, we put him through our UCL corporate builder program. And what ends up happening is he got more than what he anticipated. Look at this, guys. This is $80,000 to $110,000 in funding for an e-commerce store that all he needed was a quick 50 grand to buy an e-commerce store, right? So this is huge. This is powerful. We can help you not only informing your business and getting that taken care of with your state. We work nationwide informing business entities, but we at the same time are going to also evaluate your business financials. So we ensure that you are looking real solid with that 80 plus score and representing yourself right and structuring yourself right, and also getting yourself to the financial needs for your business for scalability, right, and growth. So come check us out, Ladder Financial Group. Hiram checking out. I thank you so much for the time. Look forward to connecting with you in the future. Bye for now.